really thought our effort was great early. And that's all we talked about the last two games is just coming ready to play, and we had to be better defensively. I thought we were better defensively early. They had two at the didn't have a field goal at the first TV timeout. But the problem was we, instead of being up 8-2 and whatever it was a little later, we made good passes, extra passes. We just didn't make the shots. And that at that period, that was when we probably should have had it stretched out where they couldn't come back. And then credit to them, they're good. Obviously, 4 in a row. I thought Hunter's poise and his passing, 10 assists, making the right plays was huge. Obviously, Grill, the last time he goes 1 for 12, and that was a layup he made. He has not shot the ball well, but he got into a groove and 6 for 10 for 3. And, so their bench, you look at the stats, it's pretty obvious, 31 points from the bench to our 6, and then 15 second chance points to our 4. But again, we hung in there, we fight, we battle, you had a chance. I thought they were very physical with Nigel on the last play, but obviously we didn't get a call, and we lost the ball, and it just a tough circumstance. Again, our guys, they care, they battle. I think sometimes they try to win on their own, and we gotta really help each other if we're gonna have a chance. Thought the free throws too, the first half, again, I think it was 13 for 18 or 12 for 18 at halftime, and that kind of hurt us because you need every extra point makes a big difference, and those misses, probably could have maybe avoided the rally by them or just kept the momentum away from them.
I was curious if you could speak on just the heart that Nigel plays with.
Yeah, it's amazing. I didn't even bring it up. 32 points and shooting, and they're physical with them all game. I've complained all year about he's a really good player, and you can't let people take advantage of maybe his size by hanging on him, being physical with him. He had a magical run, 5-6 games. The last 3 haven't been. And again, his bad game is 20 or 17 or 13, whatever. I talked with him the other night after we got back from Kansas. I talked to him. Actually, he texted me this morning. I said, no regrets. Believe in yourself. Let's get this. You're really good. And he stepped up and he's got a deep thigh bruise, got help or knee in the hip, kept coming back, kept making plays, and he's special, he's elite. Obviously the turnovers, again, I credit that a little bit, the physicality maybe once in a while, and he maybe tries to overdo it a few times, but we needed some, he was just trying to help us win, and some of the other guys just didn't make enough plays when it mattered.
He had said after just now that what he's learned most about himself this year has been his confidence. How have you seen that for yourself?
And that's my text to him, and I don't have it here, but I just said no regrets, and believe in yourself basically, and be definite, and don't hesitate. Whatever, I can't remember the words. I'd have to go back, but because I thought he was. He's still a young guy. He's really a freshman when you consider it, and. And everyone knows that balls are going to him, and he's still finding ways. And we just, that's pretty good performance. Basically, he gave us a chance to win, and then he even makes the last one. So, and they practice those all the time. I wish we would have made one of those other games where it wasn't 4 points.
Bruce, just 2 offensive rebounds. Were you guys intent on getting back on defense?
I mean, we've really emphasized that after Kansas, but Mark gets in foul trouble. Mark, Mark really cares, and he wants to do well. I think sometimes, he just it's almost like tight. I just told him a couple huddles, relax, you're okay, you're good, you've had an unbelievable year, and but we needed obviously a couple of those would have been nice but we played small a lot of the game, so those aren't the guys that are probably going to get them for us, so it makes a difference. Crazy thing is they only have 8 that they get every time. Obviously, every time they got it, they must have scored. They had some long ones too that they ended up getting off of some mysteries that made a little bit of a difference.
Talk about Marquise's heart at the end of the game to, be able to knock down all those free throws and give you guys a chance.
Yeah, I mean, he got some steals, got some, again, that's not a question. And their effort from the start, their focus, their preparation. My only thing would be, don't try to always make this Superman play. That's what a lot of them, let the game come and play at a good pace. Our defense is it's good at times. I thought it was really special early, but then the ball screen defense, we just couldn't deal with it, and then they took advantage of it. And obviously Hunter got downhill and made a lot of good reads and plays.
What was the message to the team after that heart-wrenching
I appreciate them. I love them. Their heart, their effort, they care. They could have easily given in today, and they didn't. And we had a chance at the end. It's just we had the ball and down 2. And obviously, you get it to Nigel. I guess give them credit. They got physical with them, and we didn't get a call or a shot off at the end.
Bruce, I'm just wondering, where is the frustration level for you and the team to not only lose a close game like today, but after all the close calls you've been when you look at the record and see just 14-14?
Yeah, I keep saying we're good enough. I told you guys I believe we belong in the NCAA tournament, but now you got to earn it. Now we put ourselves in another bind. We just got to. Again, their effort is there. The little discipline stuff that makes a difference in games, I think, is the only thing I told them after. That's the only thing that I wish we had a little better. And those disciplined plays, and it could be in the middle of the game, that make a difference. We all worry about the end, but the middle, we could, like I said, we easily could have been up by quite a bit, and we did it.
You mentioned Caleb in your opening statement, but did he surprise you at all?
You look at the stats. I know he can shoot. I recruited him, and he's been inconsistent. He got the one down, and obviously he was going, and that's the difference. The last time it was Kuntz, this time it was him, and but you got to not only him making the shots, but you got to give Hunter credit for making passes. Because he, for a freshman, we've continued to say there aren't many freshmen in our league, but that dude's got he's pretty good. He's got some good poise and plays like a real point guard.
When you guys fell down by 15 the second half, what were you saying to the guys to try to get them back on track?
I just kept telling them, we believe in them. We got to have positive energy. We got to believe in each other. I know we started doubting. I always use the Tigger and Ehor. I can't have Ehors out there. I need Tiggers. I got to have bounce. I got to have energy. You got to come and make plays. I said if you have good positive energy, good things will happen, and obviously it did. Gave us a chance.
Now that you're, NCAA tournament, fate does lie on success in the Big 12 tournament.
I think it lies in the next 2 games, really, to be honest. You go to Texas Tech and win, no one else has done that. Now, is it going to be easy? Heck no. But crazier things have happened. So we got to that's the most important focus right now, is getting healthy. We got Marquise boogered up. We got Nigel boogered up. They played a lot of minutes, but we got to go there and have a special performance and see what we can do. That's all we can worry about right now.
Anything else for Coach?
Just talk a little bit about the challenge of winning at Texas Tech and what you got to do now.
Unbelievable environment that they've created. Coach Beard got it going. It's continued. They've latched on to it. They play at a high level there, and they haven't played quite as well on the road. To be honest, when you kind of study them, it'll be interesting tonight what they do. But we have to do a good job of staying in front of them. And then their defense, they do such a good job of, switching, icing, the ball screens. We got to make right plays. And then, there's no doubt we got to jump up and make some shots. We got to have some other guys have a special game, if we're going to have an opportunity.
Anything else? Grant?
I mean, just how frustrating is it to see, guys like Jaden Walker, who hadn't hit a 3 all Big 12.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Had he shot one, maybe one in the season?
I don't even know.
And he
Yeah.
launched it, it went in. I guess sometimes that happens. And you talk about Grill, the last stretch, he's really struggled. And then he's had a couple stretches in the year where he's made shots, but credit to them, for guys. That's why I'm saying again, you look at the bench points, and even Robert Jones I don't know if the last 5, you could look at it, he might have averaged maybe 1 point, something like that. It might have been less, and he gets 8. So, if you could have, Grill getting his, but if we could have avoided those other guys getting those, maybe make a little bit of a difference.
And then what happened on the glass? The last 2 games you were really, solid on the glass. This time you
I
got
don't think, again, they had 8 offensive rebounds. We had 2. It's not like, if you had to hold people to 8, but obviously the 8 led to 15. And, I didn't think it was like they were just killing us on the boards, but, they were efficient at them, and when they got them, they made us pay. Mark gets beat on a layup in the first half. Walker misses it, but then he gets the rebound. We at the end, Kuntz, somebody missed, and then Kuntz comes in and gets it. And those are killer plays, and that's a foul and 2 shots. So, and he steps up and goes 4 for 4 for the line.
Nigel Pack, first team All Big 12.
How can you keep them off there? Obviously, you got some special guys in our league. Our league is very, very talented. Obaji is special. Brockington is special. Sherman is pretty good, but Nigel's got to be up there with that group. I don't know. You guys know more than I. I watch games without sound, but there was one thing where he was first in threes made, percentage, it was all, and he's one of the leading scorers in the league. So, and obviously he doesn't have quite as much help as some of the other guys, other teams. But it's been a pleasure to coach him. It's been fun. He gives us a chance, and he's made big improvement from obviously from a year ago. And he was good last year, but that's big steps. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.